Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first normal event of 165 Donwood. I'm not going to say the P word because we all know why it's been 2 years since we could be normal. Oh, we should always be normal, but you know what I mean. So good evening and thank you for joining us. We are so excited to be here celebrating being together again. Bertha and her family have an incredible talent, and what a privilege it is to have them share it with us. Without further ado, please welcome Bertha Klassen.
Thank you all for coming. This concert is to give honor and praise to God and the community of Donwood. Tonight we want to give special thanks to the Donwood leadership. The leadership worked hard at organizing their team for a strengthening of the foundations of Donwood, a huge task. The leadership faced 2 additional challenges. That makes 3. The unexpected pandemic over the world and us. And not so long ago, the flooding of the basement. And I see people shaking their heads. It was a horrible time. Throughout the last 2 years, the leadership and staff have worked hard at trying to protect those who call 165 home. During the flood, Donwood leadership they jumped right in wearing rubber boots. And they worked endlessly with no sleep. I hear it was about 3 days and 3 nights. No sleep as they navigated the mess during the pandemic. To show our gratitude and appreciation to all, please accept the flowers that were at the back. That's for the leadership. Their qualities will mirror our humble thank you. Now, Shauna Ware, the Community Enrichment Coordinator for 165 Donwood, will be our MC for the evening. Please welcome her.
So as you can see in the program, there is a folded sound sheet in the middle. And we're going to start the evening off by singing the first 2 verses of the song. The theme scripture, praise ye the Lord, O give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Psalm 106, verse 1. It's my heart that was singing because you all would be turning your hearing aid down. So the first piece is a slow movement from the Pathetique Sonata, which was written by Beethoven and performed by Bertha. I am truly mesmerized watching Bertha's fingers walk or maybe even run down the ivory keys. The number of emotions that just exude from that piano, you go from like super happy to mellow to like the heart just reverberating. So the second song is called The Diary of a Fly. Now I was wondering what would be written on the pages of a diary of a fly? Like what's that fly writing about? So would it be stories of why the old woman swallowed a fly? Or maybe it would be stories of why there's flies on some of you guys, but there's no flies on me. That is the question we are putting to you, is how many notes are in this song? So there is, and I'm going to give you a parameter, between 500 and 800 notes in the song of Diary of a Fly. Now you think a fly doesn't just go bzz, 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 bzz. So there's a lot of in there. So that little paper you have, put your best guess between 500 and 800, and we will collect them and see who's closest. There are prizes for the top 2 closest guesses. So without that, we will sing Diary of a Fly. So how many of you were tempted to roll up your program and go smack on that flag? All right, so while the grandsons get collected and ready for their next song, I actually have to confer with our fly wizard there to find out actually what the number is so we can actually determine who the winner is. 1 second, please. If you have an answer here, oh, you're going to put them in the bag. Donna is going to walk around and you can plunk that in the bag. So the olive branch is written by Fred Warner. Fred, want to lift your hand in the air? There we go. And on the drums is Paul Klassen. So we are going to enjoy a number by the two of them. Not many of you have the same privilege I have, and that is seeing Bertha watch her grandchildren and the facial expressions she had while she watched her grandboys play. It's pretty remarkable when you can see the fruits of your own labors, because music has obviously been a part of the family since forever. Bertha playing the piano for 77 years. That's a long time of dedication, that's for sure. All right, the next set of songs are arranged by Mark Hayes, and Bertha, Paul, and Fred will be playing a compilation of different songs. The first song being Every Time I Feel the Spirit, in traditional setting. So every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Upon the mountain my Lord spoke. Out of his mouth came fire and smoke. Looked all around me, it looked so fine, till I asked my Lord if it was all mine. Jordan River is chilly and cold. It chills the body, but not the soul. There ain't but one train upon this track. It runs to heaven and right back. Down in the valley, when I feel weak, it's when the devil usually speaks. Because he's crafty and full of lies, I need the Spirit to keep me wise. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. audience that have come here because they love Bertha. And we want to thank the visitors who've joined us that don't call 165 home. So thank you for coming and cheering on one of our own. She definitely deserves it. So the second song is called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. The composer is unknown. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Through this world of toils and snares, if I falter, Lord, who cares? Who with me my burden shares? None but thee, dear Lord, none but thee. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely o'er, to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. really kind of neat to watch the three of them communicate with each other. I couldn't tell you what bar number 64 was or even look on there, but they knew too to just look at their grandma, and they knew what that meant. It was pretty remarkable. Is there anyone who has not handed in their guess for the flies? Okay, there's one there, two there. Okay, so we're just going to quickly collect those. And if you guys want to guess right now, you want to guess? If you have a couple. Oh, there's more up there. Yeah, and right up here in the front.
693.
Oh, maybe. So my musical talents are very limited. I'm just delaying time here so they can collect. But when I was in grade 1, my friend and I were counting the keys on the piano. So we were getting into in the double digits. So it was like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then it was 27, 28, 29, 2010. 2010, we both looked at each other. We were in grade 1, and we're like, we knew there was no 2010. But it's like, okay, that's our new favorite number. So we started playing the piano keys and singing the song, My Favorite Number is 2010. That is my one and only experience on the piano. So the last song that they are going to play is called Old Time Religion, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Swing low, swing chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Do you want to come and do this? Bertha, you want to come and announce the winner? Or you want to do it after the song? Okay, so the suspense is going to be a little bit longer. So, without further ado, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Our drummer went retired. All right, so this is your first winner. Pretty close.
The answer is 689. And we have Melba Dirksen with 685. This is a friend of mine. He's sitting in the front row. It has to be Wally. Wally has 693. And here is your second prize.
Bertha just said, believe it or not, I have nothing to say. So on behalf of your neighbors at 165, thank you for sharing your gifts and talents with us and for this beautiful evening and celebrating being together again. Thank you everyone for coming this evening, and I hope you have a lovely evening.